Alright, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do an oil change on a Telltale 125cc dirt bike. It goes with most four-wheelers and dirt bikes. So the very first step you're going to want to do is turn on your dirt bike. Let the motor run for a little bit so the oil can drain a lot smoother. After you have your motor on for like about 5 minutes, you can ride around, do what you want as long as the motor is on. Turn it off, and these are the tools you're going to need. On today's video, we're going to need a 11/16 socket and a number 8 with an extension. You don't need the extension, but it helps me. A oil bucket so you can drown your oil, and some 10W40 motor oil. A glove and some napkins and a nice little tunnel. Get it? No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna use this one. I'm using this big boy. I was just trying to see what you'll say. So after you have all of these, the first thing you're gonna want to do is drain this bolt. His bolt right here. You see where there's a circle under? Most dirt bikes and four-wheelers will be this way. You want to drain this bolt right here and loosen these two bolts. This side, and it has one on the other side. So let me do that for you. Once you loosen these bolts, this side and on the other side, it will give you a better leverage, you see? So you can stick the 11/16 right under it. You see? Some people use a longer socket, but this has worked for me the other time, so I would just stick to it. And then you want to go lefty loosey, righty tighty. Make sure you have your bucket placed under it in case it starts leaking. I'm on some grass, so it really wouldn't matter. And have some napkins by your side. So once you have the bolt loose where you can just move it with your fingers, it's better if you go with your fingers. There's a washer right with the bolt, so please be careful unless you want to get your hands real sticky. You don't need a glove no more, so you can take it off at this point, because your hand will get oil in it. You see the washer? You need to keep that with the motor, and the oil will just start dripping. So be ready. Crap. I just did an oil change, so it doesn't look that dirty, but that's the oil. It's almost done. That's why you have some napkins on your side. Clean yourself up a little bit. And there you go. You want to make sure you get every single oil. You move the bike a little bit. You get every single bit of the oil. Make sure you move the bike. That oil still looks clean, but I like to ride safe and know how much I'll have. So what I did was turn the dirt bike left and right until it gets every single bit of oil out. Don't worry about this part. We could just clean it. It's really not big. So you want to take the bucket out. The moment I've been dreading. Crap. And since my dirt bike was new, it has a blue mark right there. I don't know if you can see. That's where the bolt is gonna go, lined up with right there. So now that you have, make sure everything is off. You want to hand tight it so you don't cross thread it. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. It's just oil. And that's why you take the glove off. You hand tight it, okay? Then you want to tighten it up with your 11/16 socket. I forgot an important part. You want to clean the bolt first before you put it in. Get that old oil out. You clean it with a napkin. And you see that part? It has a little bit of oil in it. So you want to clean this part too as well. Make sure no napkin gets inside of the motor. Get a better focus. Basically clean that. So all that old oil doesn't mix with the new oil. Now that my bolt is clean, now you want to put it back hand tight and then use the wrench. You don't want to cross thread, so be careful. Had to come inside for a little soda. It's real hot out here in Houston, man. Houston heat in the summer, it's no joke. So now that you tighten the bolt to where you feel comfortable, like hand tight, some people even torque it down. You want to loosen your oil. And then you're going to want to put your cone in there. That's what the smaller is better, but okay. And I'm using some Castrol GTX oil. I'm going to put about 3/4 up to like right here, 750. It's a little bit more, but I'm only going to put 750. I end up going with the smaller one. It fits a lot better and looks better. So I'm gonna make sure this isn't transmission oil. This is 1040 oil. Make sure it is 1040. You're just gonna want to, you see that new oil? You're just gonna want to fill it up to about 3/4. I put 3/4 of it, of 1 quart, about 3/4. It's like 750. I put 750 last time and it ran good, perfect, nice. So I'm gonna stick to it. And that should be it, because I had a little bit over the 750. Just a little bit more. You don't want to put too much. You can put a whole quart. It'll fit perfect, but I like 750. So once it's there, you're gonna want to dry this off. You're not gonna need this no more. This shop. You're gonna want to dry it off and just stick it right back in there. And it's basically it. But what other people do is tighten it and loosen it, just to check where the oil is at, the oil line. I don't know if you could see it, but it's right there. Right on the line. Perfect. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Got married to this guy, that's who I made my wife. Said I died alone, I told that bitch she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to the